And then last question before we open up to Q&A, similar things. If you could tell three pieces of advice to someone who said, "It is my day one being a purchaser for a 10 store cannabis retailer, 15 store cannabis retailer, whatever it is, across state lines," what are the three things you would
Oh my
tell them
gosh.
to
Are
tell
they,
them as piece of advice? Yeah.
and they're a retailer that's been open and has had
Yeah,
even,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
What I started in the beginning with that catalog cleanup has got to be a top priority. If you have lemon skunk flower 3.5 gram and someone else puts it in as lemon skunk FL 3.5 gram, you now have two separate catalog entries for the same product. You're never going to consolidate that information. You're never going to understand the actual run rate and inventory of either of those products. So it's a huge task to wrangle, especially uh, when you have that many stores, especially if each store is managing their own catalog, which may or may not be the case depending on how the point of sale platform is set up. So uh, aggregating and normalizing and cleaning up that data, because nothing else matters if you don't have that done. Second thing, I'd say to, we're talking about this platform and the resource, understanding the resources that are currently available to you and then advocating for the ones you don't, and being able to show the true ROI on those investments. So, the amount that a subscription to a platform can cost versus literally if you buy a little less inventory every month, you've now paid for that sort of resource. So just like knowing that the company will be more profitable and have better cash flow because of a tool that you're using. Uh, and lastly, especially if you're new to the industry, reaching out for help. I find LinkedIn has become a really great platform, or there's a great collection of minds and thought leaders, and knowing you're not alone and the problem you're having is likely being experienced by thousands of other retailers. And so something that you may be trying to solve could very well already have a solution. So searching for solutions instead of just trying to build them all yourself, which is something I'm very guilty of, trying to, you know, create my own solutions. But in the end, there's a lot of time that goes into that, and time is money, and that's less time spent on other tasks. So uh, never being too proud to ask for help and try to figure out what has worked for other people and could it work for you.
Yeah, that's awesome. So data governance, being able to be okay with tools and helping and being able to articulate the value of tools helping, and then just more broadly asking for help from the community,
Yeah.
right? Like just overall. I would heavily agree with that. Like that's awesome. Okay, cool.